There's a lot of Star Wars content releasing in the next 2 years. One that I'm actually excited about. They're not really the type of games I'm usually into, which are the XCOM style games. But the last one I played was the Midnight Suns. So I am, happy to see that Star Wars is getting a game like that. I'll most likely buy it. The last one I played was very fun, very entertaining. Had a lot of story elements that caught my attention, and even though the gameplay sometimes I used to consider this boring, but the strategic element and the effects and the way it looks will probably keep me glued to my seat, wanting to play it more. I was a real big fan of Ahsoka. The first season, even though it had negatives and a lot of people weren't happy about it in certain ways, I was very excited. I'm grateful that they're making another one. I already heard about this show. It's going to be good. It's already out. From what I've seen so far, it looks very entertaining, very action-packed. Mandalorian, that movie is a must-watch as far as I'm concerned. Mandalorian and Grogu, I'll be tuning in the first chance I get. Probably day one when it releases in theaters. Looks like something I have to see what happens next. The other stuff that I'm also excited about, I'm not the biggest fan of that show. I'm not saying it sucks or nothing, but I'm saying I didn't keep up with it. I've seen most of them, but for the most part, it's not really high up there on my favorite Star Wars shows. Even though, like I said, the animation was cool. A lot of things happened that I was really happy about, so I'm glad it's getting a show. The Ninth Jedi. I haven't seen a lot of his movies. I've seen a decent amount, but I can't act like I'm a diehard fan or anything. But every time I did see one of his movies, he either did good or great. So I think Ryan Gosling is a good choice to add to the Star Wars universe. I'll most likely tune into his project as well. It sounds like it should be a pleasant surprise. I'm also curious to see if any other characters will reprise their roles or any other notable actors. The Darth Maul animated series that I heard about, I expect nothing but great things from that. Every time I see this dude in any show or movie, he seems cool, he seems crazy, but at the same time he seems very intelligent, very complex and complicated. I welcome a new addition to his story, a new chapter that we didn't get to witness in this form and this type of animation. So above all, Star Wars seems to be in good hands. There's a lot of things to look forward to. I'm hoping we get some more announcements as far as games. That's probably my favorite part of all Star Wars aside from the movies. But May 4th has been nice. Hello there. May the Force be with you. This is where the fun begins.